Hi guys, welcome to the workshop. Today I'll show you how to change the battery on this Black Beauty in the right way and the fastest way. Okay, so a short introduction. Before we can change the battery from over there, we have to do some unusual things like remove this bar over here, and for that we have these bolts to be loosened. Also we need to remove this thing over here, which has one bolt over here, one bolt over here, and the same thing like on the other side, these two. Also be careful to get the battery with the exact same code like this one. So this is an original Varta battery with this code over here. Yeah, so this way we have to remove this bar because we don't have access to remove the battery from over there. Don't forget, this is an AGM battery. Don't do the mistake like I've seen on YouTube on other tutorials to replace it with a normal battery. If the producer is using an AGM battery, do the same. Don't be cheap on a couple of bucks, you know. Okay. On this one is the same drill. We have this easy adapters, I would say, and after that we have access over there. It's a star screw. Okay, so it's after charge. We have a 12.43 English in vehicle. It's after charge because I just arrived with the car. AGM spiral, EN 800 amps, EN. So the health of the battery is not so good, as you can see. 29% with a charge of 71. Yeah, so this battery doesn't deliver enough amps in order to start, but it's a good battery. It's keeping the charge. So because of this little thing, in the winter you will have a slow start. Yeah. So I decided not to, recharge it and try to repair this. I'll just simply replace the battery. But these things are not easy on the Evoque, so stay with me and I'll show you why. Okay, so this is the battery. Purchased them from a mag. Be aware, this is pretty heavy, just so you know. Okay, so we have here, this is the thing that keeps the battery in place. So it's down there, it has a long bracket over here so you can unscrew it. Okay, so it's a 30mm socket. Let's see. Okay, so the bar is out. it out from here. So always remove the negative terminal and after that the positive terminal to avoid sparks, you know. Okay. Okay. We need to put something over here that it will not make contact. And I usually use wood. Okay. So now that this thing is out, I need to now we need to remove this bolt over here so we can make some room to pull out the battery. Yes, it's still 13, which is good for us. Oh, very pretty. Pretty tough. Just be careful not to lose your bolt. Okay, so now that we have this out of the way, okay, we get rid of this. Now we need to see how we can, get this out of the way. Okay, we also have this thing over here, which is the gas emissions. It's not that easy to pull it out. It's still a 10. Yep, it's a 10. Okay, so that thing that holds the battery down, it's a 10. But let's see more inside how it's looking like. Now we have a wider picture on how it's looking. Bit hard. Take it out, something like this. and always compare the products. So it seems that they are on exact shape, exact dimensions, which is goody. I'll show you more trick. Okay, so on the minus side, we have the nozzle over here. Here we need to block this one, and you can do that to prevent you know, gases going out by getting out the plus cap, and the plus cap comes with a nozzle. You simply pull it out and block the right side. You simply put it in there and you tap it with. Okay, so now we are good to go. Okay, now let's jump to the battery. Yep, you need to have a good back for this type of maneuvers. Now let's make sure these things are aligned. Then back there. It seems that so. And now, let's see if in here it's also aligned. And tap this. So, next is to wiggle this in position. But wait, first we need to put that thing on the battery. Okay, so again we will have some wiggly moments, so we can manage to bring this in position.
A few moments later.
Oh, allez. So we need to keep this a bit more like so. And that's it. So this have some margins over here, so you need to put the battery in the margins and you will have a good fit on the hole. Oh boy. But my back now needs some massage. Masaje. Try not to over tighten too much, you know. And always check if the battery is well. Okay, and now let's put in the protection for the gas evacuation, you know. It is easier like this. And that's it. Should be fine. Next is to put that those heads together on the negative terminal, you know. Make it something like that. Right, like so. Because that one is protected, and this little guy is coming like this. And so you careful not to miss this one. Perfect touch. And then now let's put the wooden board to have more distance over here on the negative terminal. It's gonna be positive, and after that the negative. Okay. Okay. The terminal seems to be pretty down. Let's close it in then. Make sure the connection is steady, because even if you have a loosened terminal, it will cause errors inside your car. So always make sure that the terminal is well tightened. And now for the seems that the terminal is all the way down, and now let's start closing it. Okay. My vision, I put it under it. So before you tighten this one, don't forget to align it in the other side. So here, don't forget to put it under it and screw back the screws. And after that you can also tighten it to the other side. Only after you have this in position. In this way, everybody will meet the last final position. And everybody is happy. Okay, so let's tighten these things up. Bueno. Don't over tighten it because you don't want to break the bolt. The bolt's head. And the same thing for this side as well. Now it comes the other part where we are activating the battery in the battery module system. But first, let's close this up. Okay, everybody sits perfectly. Okay, so now the fun part, we need to register the new battery. And let's see where it is. BMS, Battery Management System. It's a Land Rover. Let's select the latest version. It's a Range Rover Evoque 2015. It's the main battery. Okay, set the ignition to position 2. I think it's this one. Let's press F2. So it will reset the stored internal battery monitoring system. Let's go enter. F2 OK. Position 0. And now we are switching off. Okay. Switch ignition to on. Okay. And also from here we can see the voltage of the new battery, which is nice. Okay, so we pretty much finished with these things. We will need also to configure the sensors. So for that one, we will start the car. Oh, and it started right away. And also, first we will configure the steering wheel sensor. Let me get this out of the way. We will need to go maximum left and maximum right. Okay, and also we need to configure the windows. It seems that the sensors are not decalibrated, but just anyhow, you need to press it down all the way and keep it 3 seconds, or press it up to raise the window up and hold it there for 3 seconds in order to calibrate the windows. But this most likely everybody knows. What else we need to calibrate? Also the lights were on, so I used to have it off because I like them off. What else? Let's see the radio. The radio seems that it doesn't reset, which is good. What else we have to do? We have to adjust the clock, because as you can see at the moment it's 1:32 and the actual clock is 70 and 11. Let's put them 12 just to be 1 minute ahead of other things. Set. Let's check also the date, because also the date it will be wrong. We are in the 2022, and what do you think? Today it's exactly my birthday. Okay, so this also reset, just so you know that we have to set it up. And yep, we are good to go after these things. If you have questions, don't forget to leave them down in the commentary section. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Ciao.